नमस्कार तुमकां सगळ्यांक पेंटब्रश ह्या कार्यावळीक येवकार. हांव नागेशराव सरदेसाय. वायसा वर्सा फावंडेशन हें कलेच्या मळार काम करता. ते अनेक तरेचे इव्हेंट्स करतात, म्हणजे आर्ट वर्कशॉप्स, आर्ट रेजिडन्सीज, अनेक रिसर्च पेपर्स ते प्रिंट करतात. ताज्या भायर ते नवोदित कलाकारांक आयडेंटिफाय करता आनी तांकां नर्चर करता. एका तरेन हे कलेच्या मळार हे मोठें काम करता अशें म्हणूं शकता. अशेच टायपचे ताणें ग्राफीक वर्कशॉप हांगा ऑर्गनायज केल्लो. तातूंत भितर वॉल्टर डिसुजा हो मूळ गोंयचो पूण रावता मदबाद ह्या आर्टिस्टाक हांगा हाडिल्लो आनी ताका रिसोर्स पर्सन म्हूण हांगा दवरिल्लो. तातूंत भितर 10 टोटल इंडियेचे वेगळे राज्यांतले आर्टिस्टांक, म्हणजे नवोदित आर्टिस्टांक तांकां सिलेक्ट केल्ले आनी तांकां हांगा हाडिल्ले आनी ताजे अंडर ते काम करताले. हे वर्कशॉपाक तो आयिल्लो, ताजे कडेन आमी उलयले, ते आमी आयकुया आनी ताजे विचार ह्या वर्कशॉपा बद्दल, ग्राफिक्सा बद्दल, कलेच्या मळार कितें चल्लां हाजे बद्दल आनी तो अहमदाबादान कितें करता हें जाणून घेवया. आमचे बरोबर आसा वॉल्टर डिसुजा, जो हो वूडकट कॅम्प घेता आनी ताणें अनेक कॅम्प्स घेतिल्ले आसा. हाजे पयलीं अनेक ग्राफिक्सान कॅम्प घेतिल्ले आसा आनी अनेक कॉलेजींनी, नावाजलेल्या कॉलेजींनी तो शिकयता. तो आमचे बरोबर आसा. हे वूडकट कॅम्पाक स्पेशली हांगा आयिल्लो आसा. ताजे कडेन उलोवया. वॉल्टर, इट्स प्लेजर हॅविंग यू ऑन द शो.
Thank you.
Tell me about this camp, woodcut camp.
This woodcut workshop came about when I was asked by vice versa to do a woodcut camp, and I suggested to them, I said, is it a camp or is it a workshop? I'm more interested in doing a workshop here. And I would like the workshop to be rather with, instead of professional artists, to have a workshop with art students from around the country and bring them to Goa together and see what they can, we can come up with. So, and I said, let's be a transparent setup and let people, we'll send information to all the art colleges, and I think it was, they said 26 or 25 art colleges in India. We send information out to all these art colleges and we've asked students to apply for it online. And so they got we were happy with the response, and then we said we'll invite senior experts in the field of printmaking like Anupam Sood from Delhi and R.M. Palaniappan from Chennai to act as jury members to select these 10.
So it was completely transparent.
It was an open thing and tried to be as transparent. I don't think you can get any more transparent than that. And it was a jury's call on who came in, and of course I was sitting on it too, just to discuss it out.
Got it.
And we picked these people. We picked them because of various parts of the country, and like they had varied kind of a visual language. So with that, I mean, we picked our 10 and we are all here today, the 10 of them working together out here. Sure, I'm pretty happy with what's happening. Great energy in a quiet little place in Kolwale.
Yeah.
And I said, good, let's. Tight time, 6 days, 7-day exhibition. Okay, 6 days and printing an edition, it's
hectic.
A tough call.
Yeah.
Okay. So
the experience will be quality.
The exploration of a medium is what one was basically initiating in this particular workshop. Let's see where we go from here.
It is indeed a very nice workshop. I've gone around. How was the selection process as such, even though it's transparent? I mean, this is something that I'm asking you because people should know exactly as to what they require to be, recounted.
So what we decided was, let's send information to all the principals of all art schools in as many, like I said,
Yeah.
25, 26 art schools in the country.
Yeah.
And we'll ask the principals to put up the poster which was sent to them on the
Yeah,
notice board. And the poster said that you could apply online. So there was a format given, and they could visit the website of vice versa. A format was given of a form which had to be filled up, and it was simple: name, address, permanent
Basic
address,
this.
college address. They all had to be students.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah? They all had to be students. If you're
Not
not a
professional,
student,
yeah.
if you're not a student, can't help it. We limit it to students.
I got it.
Final year BA and MA students. So with that workshop, with that form, we also talked about putting down 5 images of your drawings and 5 images of other stuff. Other stuff could be paintings, sculptures, prints, photographs,
what are you usually
designs, whatever you do here. And write 10 sentences on to help us know you better. 10 simple sentences to introduce yourself.
Yeah, got it.
That's it. So I'm told people did put up these posters, and I'm told by them that when we came down to select, there were 150 odd applications.
Tough time.
Yeah, I mean, we were really surprised with the response that we got.
And you had to select 10.
We had to select 10.
What do you think is that is interesting as far as woodcut is concerned, since you are having a woodcut workshop here?
You know, everybody draws. Yeah, everybody does drawing. And woodcut is the simplest print medium that you can work with. You draw and you cut what you draw. You know, if once you draw with a pencil or a ink and brush, that's your image that you've drawn. Now, if you want that, you remove the rest, and woodcut is called relief print.
Yeah.
So the raised area is the printed area, the cut area is the non-printed area. So you need simple basic you need certain tools, of course, very simple tools, and you work with it. So since it does not require much infrastructure, any infrastructure, besides the tools and the roller and the inks, it was decided, I mean, it's a simple enough medium to be held out here to work. And let's face it, I mean, I really did pick up woodcut because once I finished my master's from art school, once I finished my art school, I was at home and I really didn't know, what to do. And went and bought a log of wood, prepared it, cut planks and prepared it, took care to prepare it. This was quick, but you have to prepare wood for woodcut. Simple preparations. And one did that, and then since then I've been just
involved in it.
Keep cutting wood.
Okay. You are also a teacher.
Yeah.
A visiting faculty, no doubt. A teacher.
Yeah.
How is that experience as an artist? Because you teach more than that. You teach in an architecture school. So how is that experience? Art and architecture.
Yeah.
They are, of course, art finally at the end of the day. But this is 2-dimensional sort of, and that is 3-dimensional.
Well, okay. I mean, I teach in a school of architecture and I teach visual studies, which is otherwise called basic design.
That is in Ahmedabad.
That's in Ahmedabad, yeah. And I teach along with 2 other architects. So there are 3 of us, 2 architects and me. I'm not alone.
Okay.
So there is and I teach first year students. First semester, second semester. It kind of maintains a balance because these are fresh students coming from 12 science, and visual studies have to be developed into them. So the visual aspect of it, largely I take care of skills and exposure to different mediums, working with prints, lino cut etchings, lithography. Used to, but now because of an ink problem, whatever. But then they work with clay and they make molds. They take out cast and fiberglass castings and take them to industrial foundries to do
Okay.
simple press castings.
Got
So
it.
it's basically media exploration for
Okay.
to the students, and which is something I enjoy media, working with medium. So that's what I work with. But primarily what I basically push, we push rather, the
By
three of
stitching
us,
architecture students.
is to help the young
Students.
kid relax himself and get tuned into
Design.
the whole visual experience.
Okay.
The visual experience. It's
Got it.
two-dimensional and three-dimensional.
That does not
And
make a difference.
Yes, so they have to understand basic skills. They have to get comfortable with various media, and then move ahead from there.
So you can say there can be a synthesis between art and architecture. A person who is an artist can sort of understand architecture, three-dimensional space as such.
Yes,
It is easier.
They can, but yes, they do.
My idea of
find
asking this question is to explore the fact that this can correlate and this can go hand in hand.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people doing. There are people doing work like this, and there is always the desire by a lot of folks to plug in, to incorporate
Yeah.
and gel things together.
Synthesize these two things together.
And there's always this other talk of architecture is also art, but which is fair enough. But then the sad thing is that these two institutions never really got together.
Yeah.
So that interaction does not really begin at the college level. It begins much later on. But yes, I mean, to come to think of it, it was because of that interaction in college days with architecture students that I found myself really comfortable with working with
Architects.
Because even an artist has to learn something called scale.
Yeah, that's true.
Scale is, scale plays a very important part, and when you're working with architecture, and requires a lot to be trashed out. I mean, you may have ideas, and then finally to make it work, because you're not it's not your building. There's an architect who has his own
ideas,
vision of what a whole
structure
scheme of things that he or she is looking at. So you have to kind of also gel in with the person, and so that you don't. I don't like standing out. I like
it cannot be isolated.
Not isolated. I don't like standing out.
Okay.
Overpower. I like it to just gel.
Got it.
Merges very well seems should be part of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Rather than
it shouldn't look artificial placed.
Yeah, it shouldn't seem out of place over there. That's it.